Okay, so in today's video I'm going to talk about metric conversions, and this happens to be my first video for Science with Sight, so hey. When we do metric conversions, the easiest way to go about it is to have the scale in front of you or have the scale memorized. That's the preferred method, and I'm talking about the scale right here. But if you don't have it memorized yet, that's fine. On the upcoming quiz, I'll have the scale up on the board, and more than likely for the test as well. The purpose of this is not to memorize the scale yet. It's great if you do, but not yet. The purpose is for you to be able to navigate up and down the metrics, prefixes, and the different units, and be able to use them properly in conversion problems. So here is a very simple conversion type problem. Let's say I start out with 1 kilometer, and I'm going to be using the abbreviations as opposed to writing out the word kilometer. The first letter stands for the prefix, the second letter stands for the base unit, and if there is no prefix, that means it's just the base unit without any prefixes. For example, I'm going from 1 kilometer and I want that converted into just simple meters. So I'm going from kilometer to a basic meter without a prefix. How do I go about doing that? So first of all, we need to locate the kilometer on our scale. And it's right here. Here's the kilometer. And then we locate the meter on our scale. Well, it's right here. And then we calculate the number of jumps we are going to make. That's one jump. That's another jump. And here is our third jump. So we made 3 jumps. Oops. That's a U. 3 jumps, and we went in the right direction. So what does that mean? That means we're going to look at our number here. So I'm going to rewrite it here. And then we're going to look at the decimal. Right now the decimal is right after the number, right here. We jumped 3 times and we jumped in the right direction. That tells us move the decimal right 3 times. 1, 2, 3. The new decimal is going to be right here. And we just fill in the zeros or the empty spaces. And that is the answer. So the answer is 1,000 meters. 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. So let's do another one. Let's say I want to start with a base unit. Let's go with 30 grams. And let's say I want to find how much that is in decigrams. Now be very careful with the DG, the prefix D and the prefix DA. They both start with a D, so one of them ended up having just the pure D and the other one has the DA. Don't confuse them. They're very easy to confuse though. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find grams on our scale. There it is. And then we're going to look for the prefix deci. There it is. So how many times did we go from the pure base unit to the deci? How many jumps did we make? 1 jump. Which direction? To the right. So we're going to write that. 1 jump in the right direction. Then I'm going to rewrite this number here. And then we're going to take a look at the decimal. The decimal right now is right here. And we're told to make a single jump in the right direction. The new decimal is right here. And we just fill in that empty spot with a 0. So the answer is 30 grams is 300 decigrams. As simple as that. Alright, let's do another one. Here, let's go in the opposite direction. So let's say I want to start with, let's go a liter this time. I'm starting with 50 liters. And you can use capital L's or little l's. I don't want to use a little l because then it's going to look like a 1. So it's 50 liters. And I want to figure out how much is that in hectoliters. Hectoliters. So the first thing we want to do is locate our starting point, the liter, right here. And then we look at the hecto prefix, the H, right here. How many jumps did that take us? 1, 2. And which direction do we go? We went to the left. So we're going to say 2 jumps in the left direction. Then I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this number here. And I'm going to locate the decimal, which is right here. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my decimal and I'm going to jump it to the left 2 times. 1, 2. My new decimal location is right here. So what is that? That's 0.50 or 0.5. So that is 0.5. So 50 liters is 0.5 or half of a hectoliter. As simple as that. Let's do one more here where we don't start from the base unit. We're going to start with a prefix and we're going to end with a prefix. So let's say I want to start with a decameter. And I should have a number first. Well, let's say I'm starting with 5 decameters and I'm heading towards a centimeter. I want to know how many centimeters is 5 decameters. First step, locate your deca prefix on the scale. Well, the deca is right here. And then locate your, I almost made a mistake. That's deci. Deca is right here. And then we look at our centi. Centi is right here. So from here to here. How many jumps? 1, 2, 3. And which direction? We move to the right direction. So 3 jumps. Let me just count that again. 1, 2, 3. Yep. 3 jumps heading in that direction. Then I'm going to go ahead and rewrite my number. Locate the decimal. It's right here right now. And since I'm moving 3 jumps and I'm going in the right direction, I'm going to add 1, 2, 3. My new decimal is right here. 1, 2, 3. So the final answer is 5,000. So 5 decameters. Oh, I made a mistake here. That should not have been. This is, that's decimeter to centimeter. I meant to say deca and I didn't write the right unit myself. My bad. So as I said, those two are very easy to mix up, and I mix those up just as well as anybody else. So 5 decameters is 5,000 centimeters. If I had D there, just a regular D, it would be decimeters, and that would be a whole different conversion. But 5 decameters is 5,000 centimeters because deca's here, centi's here. We jump 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 3 jumps, we go to the right. And that's essentially how many times we move the decimal and which direction we move the decimals in. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you need any extra help or have any questions, just see me after school or schedule a time with me during lunch. I'll more than happily help you out.